All right, we're at the home of Charles and Diane Barksdale. We are going to do some siding work for them. We're looking at about a 2 to 3 year time frame in the house, so we really spent a lot of time kind of diagnosing this and figuring out, okay, how do we create a perfect balance of not over investing in the house, but certainly making it nice and making them proud for the amount of time they're going to be in here, but also keeping the resale value and the profitability at an optimal level here. So I think we got it right where they're happy with it, and it's going to be a great change for them. They've had some critter problems, they have some rot problems, so it's going to be a nice little upgrade for the house for the time that they're in it. And then when it comes time to sell, it's going to be a huge selling point for them too. So we're going to end up doing a fascia overlay. We talked about when that fascia overlay happens, the galvanized metal drip here, that'll be painted with the fascia, so it'll clean it up and make it look a lot nicer than it does now. Maybe when we're out here power washing, we can hit this brick form real quick and try to get some of that off, some of this off too. Should only take about 5 minutes, but it'll just be a huge aesthetic add to the house. Starting on the side here, we kind of have this upside down half gable. It extends out back. We're doing a full tear off. We're going to install the OSB. We'll do the Tyvek. We'll do seam tape flashing elements over all the penetrations, windows. Inside the siding, we have one door on back that's in siding. Other than that, it's just pretty straightforward. Siding, taking off this, we're going back with a Colonial roughs on. We're going to paint the soffit, caulk and seal all the H molds and all the joints, and then caulk and seal that the kind of where the vent meets, and then paint it all. We have this little addition. This is the only area that's vertical right now. All the rest is that big old 12-inch exposure, old masonite stuff. So this is all we got on this side, and a little bit in the back we'll take a look at. Here's the meter, so we don't have to worry about that being in siding. We are going to take down these shutters and just paint them up. We're going to paint this front porch ceiling here, and we're going to do this area inside the front porch. So again, everything will look nice and put together. We chose the Colonial rough just because it's a good house for it, I think, with just the accent pieces. It's not too much, so it'll add a nice little aesthetic to it and just kind of buff up the looks of it. We've got some tricky areas right here. You can kind of see that it's on my side of the chimney here. I don't know if you can see it through the trees. See it right there? But it's on this side of chimney right between the brick. It's about a foot wide. So we got to make sure we hit that up when we do this. This is one corner here that needs a little attention. That far corner over there needs a little bit of attention right there. And then there's an inside corner in the back that we'll need to repair a little bit just before we do the fascia overlay. They've all been, it looks like, puttied to some point. The house is a 1975 home, so it definitely needs some TLC on the fascia. And it's probably already gotten some TLC, to be quite honest. So we'll just have to check all the fascia corners and make sure that that putty is still, you know, that wood filler is still strong. This little apron above this bay bow window here, we'll do that in the Hardie material. Coming up above, kind of the same thing. There you can see a little bit better view of that foot section. And then this area here will all be the Colonial rough. Again, the back side of that chimney is all brick, so we don't have to worry about that. We have some handiwork here from a pest control company. They flash the holy moly out of this stuff. So my thought was, you know, it kind of acts as a good little C-channel flash. So we could leave that on possibly and go over, you know, do our garage door frame wraps in the Hardie. So I don't know if that's possible or not, but the screws are probably going to be an issue, so we'll have to somehow get those flush. But if not, we'll take it off and make sure it's good, and then do our garage door wrap like that. So that's what we got there. Coming around to the back, again, we've got this massive soffit, so that was a big part of this project, is painting this soffit. It's pretty much a 2-foot soffit everywhere. Again, the fascia is good on this run. See, here's a corner. They all pretty much look like this, but it seems to be pretty A little soft right there, so it's just very minor repair, but every corner is pretty much like that. Coming around here, we got a little bit of siding up top here where it's just completely molded through. So we'll get rid of all that and get that nice Hardie on there. It's going to look beautiful. Again, soffit up here, soffit all the way around. This little area inside here, we do have a little bit of siding on each side. These gutters are going bye-bye, and they haven't done much justice to the fascia at all. It's in pretty rough shape behind there. This corner is solid, but you can tell it's been repaired probably numerous times. So all these gutters are going away. We're going to do all this fascia under here. Looks like there's some drip edge too that's going to have to be replaced. We got some metal on there, you know, metal galvanized drip cap, so we can just replace the drip edge, non-Hardie, and then put the Hardie fascia system on. But all this guttering is going bye-bye. All this siding inside the courtyard, the window wraps, the 3-4 window wraps, the door wrap will all be done in Hardie. We can rehang that carriage light right there. And then we come around here to the back, got a niche area back here, and we got this addition, the back side of the addition here, that will all become the Hardie plank. There's where critters were getting in. You can see it's all flashed, so we'll take that off there and seal it up, and then put on the OSB, the Hardie, and it should be all good to go. There's one little area, that's just window trim basically up top above there. Mosquitoes everywhere. So that's pretty much our scope of work. Again, full tear off, painting the soffit, fascia overlay, drip edge is staying, except for this area inside here that's going to need some attention. Once those gutters come off, we're going to see a lot bigger problems than we can see right now. So we'll address all that, get that all squared away, and do the fascia overlay in here. I can provide a gutter referral if they want. But that's pretty much our scope of work. Again, doing it in a conservative way to maximize resale opportunity and minimize overall investment. And it's going to be a great project when it's all said and done. The house is going to look beautiful, and they're certainly going to get to enjoy it for the amount of years that they're still going to be here. So, Charles, Dan, it's great time with you guys tonight. Thanks so much for all your attention, and we really look forward to working for you. Thank you.